Your morning routine sets the tone for your entire day, but here's something that people don't pay enough attention to. Your morning actually starts the night before. If you wake up to clutter, harsh lighting, or a messy bathroom counter, it's no wonder your day feels chaotic from the start. But a few simple bedtime habits can change all of that and make your mornings flow easily. In this video, I'll share a few quick practical things you can do before bed to make your mornings calmer, easier, and more intentional. In case you're new here, I'm Dr. Kelly Cosgrove, and I help overwhelmed people build consistent, healthy routines by combining science-backed strategies with home organization. Let's start with one of the simplest but most powerful habits, clearing the flat surfaces in your bedroom. That means your nightstand, your dresser, and any other surfaces that tend to collect random items throughout the day. Receipts, hair ties, half-full water glasses, maybe even laundry that didn't quite make it to the closet. When you make this a nightly ritual, it only takes a minute or two because there's so much less clutter to deal with because you don't let it pile up for days or weeks. The small act of decluttering these surfaces at night has a big impact. Waking up to a clean, uncluttered space helps your brain start the day with a sense of calm and control instead of chaos. Think of it as a visual reset that's part of your bedtime routine, a way of telling your mind the day is done and it's time to rest. Next, take a moment to tidy your bathroom vanity. This is a critical space that is often one of the first and last things you see each day. Put away makeup, hair products, or skincare items that are left out. Wipe the counter quickly if needed. The next morning, when you step into a clean, clear space, you'll notice how much easier it is to stay calm and relaxed as you start your day. It's a subtle way of reducing overwhelm. Your brain doesn't have to sift through clutter before you've even had your coffee. The next thing I like to do is create a nighttime lighting routine. At least an hour before bed, try switching from bright overhead lighting to softer, warmer light sources, like lamps or dimmable lights. This simple cue helps signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Your body naturally associates low light with relaxation and sleepiness, and this association will get stronger the more you actually let it play out. If you've ever had trouble falling asleep, even when you're tired, this might be a contributing factor. Bright lighting in the evening can confuse your body's internal clock and make it harder to get good quality rest. So create a little ritual around lighting. Maybe that's turning on a lamp, lighting a candle, or using a salt lamp in your bedroom. It's a small shift that can make a big difference. The next tip is to build a nighttime ritual that signals it's time to wind down. One of my favorite parts of my own nighttime routine is drinking my magnesium drink. The act of preparing it is a cue. My body and brain recognize, okay, we're slowing down now. Your ritual might look different. Maybe it's journaling, doing gentle stretches, or reading a few pages of a book. The key is consistency. When you repeat the same wind-down activity night after night, it becomes a signal to your body that it's time to shift out of go mode. And if your ritual includes something with physical relaxation benefits like herbal tea or magnesium, that's even better. You're reinforcing the message both mentally and physically. Next, make sure to be mindful of screen time. This is a big one and probably the hardest. Try to limit screen exposure as bedtime gets closer. Blue light from phones and laptops tells your brain that it's still daylight, which delays melatonin production and makes it harder to fall asleep. But it's not just the light, it's also the stimulation. Scrolling through social media or responding to messages keeps your brain active and alert when it should be winding down. If you like having something to do before bed, switch to a low stimulation alternative. Read a physical book, listen to calming music, or work on a puzzle. If you use your phone as an alarm, consider setting it to Do Not Disturb mode and flipping it face down. That way, no notifications interrupt your rest. But I highly recommend getting an old school alarm clock and keeping your phone in another room while you sleep. Finally, take just a few minutes to set yourself up for success in the morning. This might mean laying out your outfit for the next day, setting your gym bag by the door, or packing your lunch. Think about where your mornings usually get off track and use your nighttime routine to remove those friction points. If you tend to skip workouts because you don't have time to pack your gym bag, get it ready the night before. If you waste time searching for your keys, put them in a designated spot before bed. It's all about reducing the number of tiny speed bumps your morning self has to deal with. These few minutes at night can save you from that frantic, "where is everything?" feeling in the morning and help you start the day with more ease and confidence. So to recap, here are some quick nighttime habits you can build to make your mornings easier. Clear your flat surfaces and bathroom counter, dim your lights an hour before bed, create a relaxing ritual that signals it's time to wind down, reduce screen time, and set yourself up for success before you sleep. Each of these habits takes just a few minutes, but together they create a smoother, calmer morning. If you found this video helpful, check out my video about how to use habit stacking to stay organized. There are some really useful tips that you can use to make your nighttime routine even more effective. I'll link it here on the screen and in the description below.